Hey wizards, witches, and golden snitches. Welcome to the first in a 52-week series called Self-Dating with a Witch. Now, I thought Valentine's Day, because today is Friday, it is Valentine's Day, was the perfect day to kick this series off. And I am going to be using kind of a guide to do this. I bought this off of the TikTok shop. It is called Dating Me, Myself, and I. It's the solo date journal, and then it has the accompanying solo date cards. So, oh my God, I'm really excited to get started on this. I'm not dating anyone, and I haven't dated for a while. And with a lot of transitions that are happening in my life, mainly I turned 30 last December, I'm really looking to finally go on the self-love journey that I have really been wanting to go on for a while. Granted, I've done a lot of shadow work, and I've done a lot of just self-care and things that I want to do. That's not the issue, but I feel like I really want to connect deeper with myself, and by dating myself, I think that this is going to be a fun and exciting journey. Okay, now before we get into the fun, let's fill out the journal, let's pull the card of what date are we doing to kick it off with Valentine's Day, I did kind of want to go through the structure of this. And by the way, I will link the shop and the creator down in the description. So it is designed that you're supposed to take a solo date a week. And there are a variety of different types of activities that are on these cards. They're split up into kind of 4 categories, and then there also is suggested price points of kind of what you're expected to pay for the activity. So that way it's not like shock and awe if you take a vacation and it's worth thousands of dollars versus getting a takeout meal that's worth $40. So I think that's really nice. And also I feel like even though we're going to intuitively pick these dates, I like that, if say the finances aren't in alignment with this type of date, we can kind of just save it and then save up for it. But the categories are home, which is enjoy a cozy solo date in the comfort of your own home. Home or out, which means you can either take this date at your home or out on the town. Out and about is a fun activity, or it's kind of a solo date night that requires you to get dressed and enter the world. And then you choose, which is get creative and customize your own solo date. And the suggested price points, so it looks like $1 you're expected to spend $0 to $25, $2 signs $25 to $50, $3 signs $50 to $100, for $100 plus. And then if there's a range on the card, it says it depends on you. I wonder if that is for the you choose activity. Now I did go ahead and open up the cards, but just so that way you can get an idea. This is what they look like. And I will shuffle them because we are intuitively picking on camera. And then accompanying with it, I got the journal. So we are going to spend some time going through this, really setting our intentions with this activity. And then each solo date has a section where you can describe what you did and then rate the overall experience. Time to pick our first date, and instead of just like picking one right off the top, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle it like a tarot deck, and whatever is the first card that pops out is what date we are going to do. So let us intuitively pick what our first solo date is. It is a little cold for this activity, but good grief, we got go to the beach or park. Pack a bag and head to the beach or a nearby park for a day of relaxation and fresh air. Bring a towel to lounge on, some snacks, and maybe a book or music. It's a perfect way to unwind, soak up some nature, and enjoy your own company in a beautiful setting. So here's what I'm going to do, because I think last time I checked the weather, let me see, it is February 14th. It is 23 degrees outside right now. I know what to do. I have an idea. Hold, please. You guys are not gonna believe this, but there is, in fact, a botanical garden that is 10 minutes away from my house. So we got the purse packed. I am gonna take Midnight Sun with me because I've been trying to finish it since 2020. And yeah, we're going to go look at the pretty flowers in warmth, not 23-degree weather, and have a good time. We have arrived. I'm very excited. They said online that it closes at 5 and admission is free, but donations are recommended. So we'll definitely drop something off. But yeah, let's go take a peek and go inside. Honestly, I'm really glad that there is an indoor one because it is cold out today. Okay, so they had a sign that was like no video, but they said it was totally fine if I walked around and just recorded myself. So we are gonna do that. I did forget to mention in the car, so the witchy items that we have on today is I have a rainbow hematite bracelet for protection. And then I did, because it is Valentine's Day, I put on Spoil Me oil from Moonlight and Sage. I will link it down below. Hopefully it's still available. It's so cold out and the wind like just undid my hair, But this was so much fun, and it was really relaxing to just be able to sit and like just be in nature, but also be able to read my book. I think one of my goals is I wanted to read more this year, and so being able to find a spot that's not a library, by the way, that is really tranquil and like reading, and it's free. They had a QR code because I didn't have any cash, so I did make a donation, and let me tell you, I had a lot of fun at this place. 10 out of 10. I can't wait to go back now. Well, actually, no, we do have to go back now, and we have to complete the journal. Because again, each page has like questions and entries that you have to answer about your solo date. So I am though really hungry, and because it is Friday, it is pizza day. So I'm going to order pizza from one of my favorite places, and yeah, we're going to eat lunch. Yes, we're going to eat lunch and fill out our journal. We are back. I did get pizza at a local restaurant. I also got some chips when I stopped to get gas. But oh my god, that was such a fun solo date. Oh, hi, Minnie. Aw, somebody missed me being gone for a couple hours. Aww. So anyway, so I'm going to eat first because I am starving. And then I'm going to journal, and we'll touch base after the journaling and do a debrief overall rating. So now that we have finished the reflection, I can tell you the debrief on the magic that I felt there. So first off, the garden is very zen. Like, I'm talking, it felt very spa-like. It was very peaceful. And so to go along with that magically, it's kind of like a spa or like a stopping point for fairies and other magical creatures. And I definitely encountered a wide variety of different fairies. Most of them I did not talk to. They did not talk to me because they were very content to be like, we are in our own space. We don't want to interact. And to be honest, I was there for me anyway. So I didn't really feel like talking to other fairies when I'm supposed to be focusing on my solo journey. But anywho, that's besides the point. I thought it was very fascinating to find this like a little magical hotspot, but it also explains why I felt very connected there, and also just myself was able to relax in the space. So that was very interesting. I'm curious to see if it's different when it's summertime and the rest of the garden, like the outside areas, are more in full bloom. But yeah, magical hub for fairies at this garden. So fascinating. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming along on my first solo date, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.